So now we're going to talk about games with rules. Now, those are really good for teaching turn taking, for example, or teaching kind of more complex skills. So the most basic type of ones we can play are like one of my favorites, Pop-Up Pirate. You get different versions of it as well. So you can have little squirrels, like I have a Tom and Jerry one. So there are loads of different ways we can play this. One of my tips would be to put the swords in a little bag, because you don't want a free-for-all kind of grab. You want an opportunity to request. So you want to be able to see if you can get them to ask for a specific color, even if it is by reaching. So young children really enjoy this in particular. So you see, as we go, we can go, okay, so this is a really good turn-taking card to use with a child, for example. So let's say it's their turn now. This side of the card will be up. And then when it's my turn, I'll flip it over and it says your turn, so that it is now red. So now it is my turn to do it. So, okay, so it's their turn now. I'll go, okay, do you want the yellow sword? Do you want the blue sword? And they'll pick a sword. I'll go, okay, let's put the sword in. And now it's my turn. Okay, so I'm going to put the yellow sword in. So you can take your turns then and have a visual, especially for kids who find turn taking challenging or have to do it in a smaller group, maybe with siblings or other children. Then these cards are quite good to use as a visual cue for it. So we can talk about colors, we can talk about and sometimes I make it like, if you make the pirate pop, you win. So sometimes kids get really sad if it pops and that means they lose. So we'll make it that the winner is the one who gets to pop the pirate, which is quite cool. So the more advanced kind of game with rules we can play would be, for example, Guess Who. And what I like about this game is you get to practice questions and describing, which is a higher level language skill. So I usually have a little visual support for a child to be able to ask those kind of questions, because it can be really tricky. So I would have a cue to go, is your person a man? Is your person a woman? Is your person wearing glasses, wearing earrings, going bald, wearing a hat? And then what color hair do they have? Do they have a mustache or a beard? And there's a little handy picture, because some kids don't know the difference between a mustache and a beard. There's one with red cheeks and then different color eyes. So I'd have that available for them. And what's lovely about Guess Who, you can usually download other inlays for the pictures as well. So you can get a dinosaur version. There's a cutesy little bunny hamster kind of ones as well. So, and then you can have like more cool kind of things like G.I. Joe. So you can have lots of different characters, so it's not always staying the same.